Tin Hut. Hi guys, General Splatton here. Want to give you a quick vid about some people, so I want to do some shout outs, and I want to give an update on the gold paint from Vallejo, the Model Air gold paint. So the first shout out goes to Demon Jester Jay. The reason I'm giving him a shout out is because he's sending me something in the mail, a DVD that I'm really going to enjoy. So I just want to highlight him and say thank you, Manuel, for doing that. You didn't have to, but I certainly do appreciate it, and just thank you very much. So I just want to give a shout out to you and let the community know about you. He's got 2 vids up, intros right now, so hopefully he'll be putting up some other vids later. Alright, next on the list is Killer Kerr 1961. He has 1 vid up that he put up today. Go back up. He is an older gentleman like myself. He's actually slightly older than I am, and he's from United Kingdom, specifically from Ireland. A real nice guy. The reason I'm highlighting Killer Kerr is because, as you see right here, you see my visor. Well, he helped me understand something about my visor that I did not realize. You know, I complain about I can't see and I wish I had more magnification. Well, I did not know that you can actually put 2 lenses with this thing. I always just thought it was 1, so I used a 3.5. Well, you got a spot to put another lens, so now I'm a little over 5 magnification. That's about as good as I can do and still be able to understand it, what I'm seeing, and not get too much of that myopic effect. So man, I really appreciate it. I'm just tickled to death that he explained my equipment to me. So sometimes I'm a little dense, I guess, but I'd never noticed it, never put 2 and 2 together, and so he had to put 2 and 2 together for me, or at least 1 and 1. So that's why I wanted to say thank you to Killer Kerr 1961. Go by and check him out. Like I said, he's got 1 vid up, and he's got a real nice looking Space Marine there. So invite you to look at him. And buddy, I really appreciate you explaining the visor to me. It's helped out tremendously, being able to see just a little bit closer under magnification. So thank you very, very much. Alright, next up is Soul Caresser 2. He has no idea why I'm about to give him a shout out, but it's very relevant to what we've been facing here in the last couple of days, 3 days, with a Terrainaholic about, you know, haters and comments and the way to give feedback and not be hateful or mean-spirited about it, but give it in a positive way. You know, positive criticism is a healthy thing, folks, and that's why I'm showing you Soul Caressers 2 channel. He is from the Netherlands, and he is a little older too. He doesn't have any videos up yet, but maybe we can coax him into doing some. Alright, the reason I singling him out is because back when I posted the vid on Headshot, he wrote a comment that had a critique in it, and I want to share that with you because and the reason I want to share it with you is because he did it the right way. He had a criticism that he thought was valid about Headshot, and he shared it with me, and after living with Headshot for these past few months, he's right, and I'm gonna go back and change it because of him. And so he did it the right way. I mean, a very class act, did it in a very positive, polite, and respectful manner, and I really applaud him and appreciate him for that. So I just want to lift him up as an example to when you want to leave critical feedback in a way that's going to be accepted, this is the way you do it. So here's his response, and I'm just going to read it. He said, "Lovely looking display piece. Excellent executed marshland swamp. I love the attention you did on the wall, and I mean really the green of the moss that is placed on older walls. The models are also excellent painted. The only minor thing on the bit is the red and green on the base. I personally would go for an oak type board and with a copper plate with the name Headshot on it, so the wood would settle more with the marshland on top of it. But thanks, just my view on it. Cheers." And I wrote back to him that the reason I chose the base color that I did was because it was 2 of the 3 primary colors I used on the model, and so That's why I chose the red and gold. And he wrote back again, I understand why you took the colors, but think that the oak kind is looking better. Cheers. You know? And like I said, after living with it for these few months, he's right. So I'm going to go back and change that base. And what I'm going to do is just paint it a flat black. I think the black would really set off and highlight the model or diorama that's on top of it. So I'm going to go back and do that. So he did it the right way, in a positive way that I could accept it. And you know what? In the end, he's right. And I really appreciate him for that. He's made my diorama and my models better. And so he gave me a criticism in a way that I could accept it and learn from it. And that's the right way to do it, folks. So 2 thumbs up to Soul Caresser. Alright, next on the list is, I'm going to butcher this, it's, I want to say Cichlid Ash or Chiclet Ash's channel. He's new to the community. He's got 4 videos up of him and his dog. Hopefully he'll put up some more with models on it, we hope. The reason I single him out is because he's given us the update really for the Vallejo gold paint that I want to share with you. Let me go back here and I'm going to read. He sent an email to Vallejo folks, and they responded back within just a few hours. And he sent me the email response that they sent him, and I'm just going to read it to you to let you know what Vallejo said. And keep in mind now, Vallejo's in Spain, but it says, "Hi. Thanks for the info. We appreciate your comments, and we will take a look on the video," because he told them about my video, and apparently they're going to look at it. "Most of the metal colors in the model air range are formulated with aluminum pigments, references 062 to 067. They are really nice and matches perfectly the steel, aluminum, chrome, etc. But we know that the gold and the brass colors have to be reformulated. We will change that formula using mica pigments so gold and brass color match will be improved. Regards, Alex." And like I said, folks, this came from Vallejo, and he just recopied the message and sent it to me. So there you go, folks. They're going to be redoing that gold because they realize that it's not correct. And man, I'm just stunned. I think it's awesome that a company would respond that fast and say, "Hey, we messed up, and we're going to fix it." I mean, that's a class act, folks. I am very impressed by that. I never would have thought that, but just want to share that bit of information. So I don't know when in the future that will be, but they will go back and address it and change that. Man, and when they do, if they keep the same kind of formulation so it's still as smooth as the colors they do have, oh gosh, man, that is going to be a killer gold. So look for that in the future. I mean, I'm just very impressed that they would take the time to do that so quickly within just a few hours of him sending that message out. That is phenomenal. I mean, that is class. I am very impressed with Vallejo for doing that, and certainly admitting that in a message back saying, "Hey, you know, we got some work to do." I mean, I applaud that very much so. And I applaud Ash. I'm just going to say Ash because I'm getting the name wrong, I'm sure. I applaud Ash for, you know, taking the time to do that for me and bringing that to their attention. And so, hey, because of his efforts, we've got an answer to that question. And so I really appreciate that, buddy. I really do. And see, that's how our community is supposed to work. We give criticism in a positive way that people can accept, that people will respond to, and hopefully make their hobby better and make their models better. And then we share information with each other. We share techniques. We share tips. We share. And that's what these, why I have singled out these 4 people. I've singled out other people in the past, like Devstro and Asjara and others, for giving me things and sending me things. And I want you to know I appreciate it. But that is what is this community. You know, just people coming together, making connections, sharing what they know, sharing what they have, and just having a ball and a blast doing it. So you 4 people tonight, I salute you and give you a big thumbs up. And I want the community to give them a big thumbs up as well. So I mean, because you guys are really came through for me. And Ash, here at the end, you've really come through for the community and letting them know what was up with Vallejo. And Vallejo has came through for this community, letting us know that they're going to going to address the problems they have with that particular color. So cool. So that's all I got to say. You know, we see some real examples of what leadership and camaraderie is for this community right here within these 4 individuals. So just want to say thank you and appreciate it, and I think the community appreciates it as well. So you guys take care, and all you out there have a comment, suggestion, put in a comment about people that have helped you or given you things. Not so much share tips, but I mean they personally went out of their way to provide you with something. They just gave it to you, or gave you a criticism that you took to heart and that has made your hobby better. Put them in the comments. I want to hear about that. Or better yet, make some response vids. I'll accept every one of them. And so let's hear about the positive things that's going on. We've talked enough about the negative. Well, let's see what the positive are within the community and respond to this video. However you want to do it. Well, this is General Splatton. I'll talk again. Dismissed.